Hi, I'm Michael Simpson, one of the directors with Visiting Angels Northwest Valley here in the Phoenix area. I've just been going over one of our brochures, How to Cope with Your Aging Parents, and I thought I'd make a quick little video on some of the points that it's covered in there. As you can see, I'm sitting at the kitchen table in my kitchen, and this is really where a lot of family decisions are made. A lot of life courses are laid out, either from what school you're going to or maybe moving to another state. Family meetings take place in the family kitchen. So I thought it would be very appropriate to start talking about how to cope with your aging parents here. So number one is you should have a plan. You want to reassure your parents. They've been in charge for a long time, way before you were born. So let them know that even though they're getting up in age, that you support them. You support the direction that they want to go, and you support their right to make their own decisions. You'll be there for them. The family has endured a lot of hardships possibly over the years, but you've hung together, so you want to emphasize those family bonds. Number two, educate yourself. There's a ton of information out there on the internet for all sorts of different caregiving challenges and family challenges that you might have. So you should educate yourself about the future for your parents. What are the legal matters that are going to be coming up? Do they have a will? Do you know where that is? Is it up to date? What about property? And I just don't mean real property, I mean personal property. Do they have a safe in the home? Are there collections of coins? Is it gold and silver, other precious metals and gems? Do they have a collection of weapons in the house? And that's something really to be concerned with, because if they do develop mild dementia or Alzheimer's, weapons in the house could be a serious issue for you to discuss. Healthcare resources. Do you know where the hospitals are, where their doctors are? The housing issues and the recreational resources? What does that look like for your parents in the future? What does it look like if they need to move into an assisted living home or a group home or even a higher level of care like a nursing home? So how will that be handled? Should you go and check them out now? You should gather all the information that you can to educate yourself about the aging process. It doesn't happen the same in all people. So the hospice has a lot of information about the aging process, Alzheimer's. There's a ton of information out there. So start educating yourself about that process. Number three, you need to take stock. Be an observer, not just a family member. If you're out of state and you talk to them over the phone, they can be very deceptive as far as their condition. They could be telling you that everything is fine, but they've got ice on a big bruise on their arm because they fell in the shower. So they are very good at covering up what's going on. If you do come out and visit them, or if you're close by, be a family detective. What I mean by that is take a look at them, see if their medication's in order, how are they doing with their balance, and their hearing, and their sight. Then go out to the garage and take a look at their car if they're still driving. Take a look at the fenders and the bumpers and see if there's new scratches and dents, and start documenting on that. Take your smartphone out there, take a picture, and so you can show them that this month ago this scratch was not here. What's going on, Mom? You might need to get a lawyer or a financial planner involved if their affairs are complex. So you need to get that in motion now, so it all doesn't become an avalanche on you at the last minute. Number four, help them retain control. It's so important to them. They've kept the family together. They've raised you kids, so you need to respect that and help them retain their control, their liberty, and their mobility. Respect their needs to make decisions. They've been making decisions a long time, and now their memory and their cognitive ability might be a little cloudy. So you need to just kind of go slow, and don't be confrontational. Don't be an adversary. We're all in the same family here. Be aware of the loss of relevancy. So many times we've seen an old person at a family gathering and they're really not paid attention to. People talk around them. They don't include them in conversations. They don't ask them what they want, which they like some chips and salsa or not. So they are just kind of they become like a piece of furniture there. So involve them in family meetings. So important. They've been the head of the family for so long, and to be relegated to just a lowly participant is not the proper place for them. And you're going to find that there's some resistance there. Don't make hasty decisions. If something happens with their eyesight or they have a little medical issue, don't just snap your fingers and say, okay, that's it, you're going in a home. That's not going to work. You're going to be in for a fight. So number 5, share the work. You don't have to do this all by yourself. Don't try to do it all by yourself. Share the emotional responsibilities, share the physical and the financial responsibilities. If you have family members, share it with them. If your other siblings, so use the family, use their friends, use your friends, use church resources, use volunteer organizations. There's plenty of them out there. And if somebody says, I have next Wednesday off, I could take Mom to the Bible study. Do it. Accept it. Let them help. They want to help, and it'll be a blessing for both of you because it'll ease the relationship if it's starting to get strained. And it'll give your aging parent a chance to get out with somebody besides you. Get help from professional caregivers. We, here at Visiting Angels, we have caring and compassionate caregivers. They have wonderful personalities, and we match that personality with your loved one. If your loved one doesn't like a talkative person, then we match them with somebody who's a little more subdued, a little quieter. Our caregivers have experience within the caregiving field. They have a strong employment history. We provide thorough background checks, not just local, but state, county, federal, going back 7 years. So we know the background of these people. There's a ton of things that we offer. We offer up to 24-hour care, respite care, so you can get out on the weekends. You can have weekends free, go for a little trip to the coast or whatever. We do meal preparation. We assist in feeding, bathing, and toileting, medication minders, appointments, all of that. Additional resources are available on our website, Home Care in Arizona, and we have links to dementia care professionals, Alzheimer's Foundation, hospice, elder care attorneys, everything there. We want to be the resource for you. So together we can make a difference in your senior's life. We're Visiting Angels of the Northwest Valley in Phoenix, Arizona, 623-266-9304. Visit the website, homecareinarizona.com. Thank you so much for your time, and God bless you.